Yeah, this little hen, she was having a good time in the yard, out there walking around, and then her rooster friends started to sing along with her. Well, anyhow, that's what my iPhone thinks.
They sing in time.
Yes, they do. You can make your pet chickens sing in time. You know, it's like, you know, usually it's a cacophony of sound. Well, you can make that cacophony organized if you like with our new product called ISample.
This is Jim Heinz, by the way, of Way Out Ware. And if you don't know Way Out Ware, just go to wayoutware.com and check it out.
Yeah.
And he's got a new iPhone app that kicks ass. It's not just for chickens.
It's not just for chickens anymore. In fact, I'll stop the chickens right now and show you what we got here. Okay, with ISample, you've got a number of screens. The opening screen is this screen right here. You've got, similar to like a MPC or something like that, you've got 6 separate pads, and each pad can be loaded with a different sample. So in this case, I think I've got a nice little rooster crow here, another one here, and maybe another one here, and there's a little chicken who's doing some kind of clucking thing right here, and she's really having a good time. And then we got a little smack, I think, that's right here, I think is our scratch sound. It was me sampling the chickens scratching their food. But anyhow, I put it all together in ISample. What I did is I used the editor in ISample to select the sounds and choose the regions of the sounds that I wanted to have be represented in each of the pads. And you can, as I am demonstrating, can quickly organize where the sound starts in the samples, and you can also set quantization points. So you can set your tempo up here, and when you alter the tempo, the quantization region also changes. So it's a very handy little tool. You know, in addition to the sample editor, so like I say, when you scroll things, it all stays nice and organized. We have our looper screen. On the looper screen, you can position the loops, and when they're playing, they appear to move. And when you play it, you can see our little clucking hen moving along right there. And as soon as her friends start to play, they're going to start moving along with. You know, so there's the other guy starting to sing along with her. And this is more of a song. Just it's fun. It's fun to watch this screen, and it helps you to know what all your different sample buffers are doing. Over here we have our mixer, where you can set the levels of each of the things. So, for example, if rooster number 2 is a little too loud, I can pull him down, or I can adjust other levels. Down below the level meters, you have this area here where you can set each pad to be either a trigger, a loop, or a hold. What trigger is you touch it, it's a one-shot. Loop, obviously you touch it once and it continues looping, and hold, as long as you're holding the button down, it loops, and as soon as you let your finger off the button, it stops. On this page here, we have a delay and a reverb. If I turn on the delay, you should hear some kind of... let me get this. I'll make it crazy. And then we have our pattern screen. Maybe I'll turn off the chickens because they're probably getting annoying by now. Well, maybe not. I really like listening to my chickens. They're fun. When they feed them, the rooster likes to attack my leg. It's really fun. He really does. So he thinks I'm horning in on his hens. The step sequencer screen, it provides you 12 separate buffers to store your step sequences. And the step sequences are composed of the 6 separate samplers. You can touch your fingers on these areas here and drag and draw basically the beat you want to have. And when you go to pattern mode here and you hit play, the clock starts and everybody does what they're supposed to do. And then once you have a group of patterns set in your 12 pattern buffers, you can come to the song mode, where you can stage an entire sequence of events to occur, and you can drag new ones in here and put them into the song just like that. And when you hit play, you're going to see we have our hen clucking away, and then it's going to go to this new one that I did, and then it will go on back to the hen clucking because that's what I had sequenced there. In addition to these nice features, of course you can load new banks. It has a save feature as well, you can provide a name. It puts it into a user bank. We also have the ability to have a Wi-Fi connectivity to your home computer. You can activate sharing. If there was a network here at the trade show, obviously there's no Wi-Fi networks available to me. You can put new sounds onto any of the pads directly from your computer, and you can also pull any recordings you've made off on the phone using the sampling feature and pull them into your favorite DAW.
What files are supported?
For putting files onto the phone, we support AIF and WAV, and for dragging out of the phone, it delivers WAV files.
And I can record samples with my iPhone and then import them.
Yes, absolutely. You can record samples with ISample in your iPhone and then put them into your DAW, or you can have things that you've created in your DAW, loops or whatever, and you can put them into the iPhone. And that can actually, the way the web server works on the phone is the server is active as long as you have it turned on. So you don't have to turn it on and then turn it off to continue playing. You can actually be performing with the phone with the web server on and have somebody, for example, off stage with a computer putting new samples into the phone for you while you're performing, which could be a lot of fun, I think. I have rumors of some people using ISample on stage in some pretty big areas, some pretty famous people.
Who's the famous drummer?
Well, I heard that Sean Pelton from the Saturday Night Live band was using it. That's what Doug Hill from Ableton told me the other day, and I haven't talked to Sean yet, so I don't know. I'm going to write him an email after the show to
Sean,
confirm.
you're watching this. Could you give him a call, please? It's available now, obviously.
Absolutely.
And how much does it cost?
$9.99 in the App Store from Apple's App Store. So, and it works on iPod Touch, on iPhone. For the iPod Touch, in order to sample, you need to have a microphone, of course. Yeah.
Jim, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.